Hey everyone, this is Chris at Cryptocurrent, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about liquidity providing. So it sounds a little bit complicated, you might not totally understand what it is, but I'm going to break it down as simply as possible for you guys, and then I'm going to show you how to do it, and in turn, how to make some sweet passive income just like with lending and staking. So to understand what liquidity providing is, first let's think about how an exchange works, right? So we go to an exchange like Binance or an ATM or any type of person or entity that changes things for you of value. And so let's say we go to Binance and I say, hey, I want to buy some Bitcoin with my dollars. So I give them the dollars and in return, they give me the Bitcoin. They were doing like the exchanging, right? And without them, I would just be sitting here with dollars and no one to trade Bitcoin with. On a decentralized exchange though, there's no Binance. There's no entity that's doing this for you. They need to outsource it, right? So they ask people, hey, in exchange for you giving us liquidity so people can trade, we'll give you a small fee, a commission. So what you can do essentially is go to exchanges like Uniswap with, let's say, $100 and the equivalent amount in Bitcoin, and then people will come to you and say, hey, I want to trade my Bitcoin for dollars or my dollars for Bitcoin, and you'll do it for them for a fee. And then at the end of that, you'll make a small percentage. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this on Uniswap, which is the largest decentralized exchange. And so we're just going to click over here and we're going to go ahead and click the new position button. So once we're here, pretty much you should be deciding in your head, all right, what tokens am I okay with swapping? So let's say, for example, you're okay with having either Ethereum or USDT, like a stable coin, US dollars. So what you can do is you can go ahead and place those two tokens right here, and then they will swap, and you'll, in turn make some interest. So here we have Ethereum already selected, and I'm going to go ahead and select some DAI, which is another type of stable coin, and I just happen to have it in my wallet, so I'm going to use that just for the purpose of this video, I guess. And right here we have around $15, which isn't a lot, but this is just to show you guys how it works. We're going to put that up with a matching amount of Ethereum, right? So right now we're putting up $15 and $15 worth of Ethereum. And this is where the Uniswap version 3 comes into play, right? So what these minimum and maximum prices are telling you is that the lowest you're willing to exchange these two assets for is at $2,013 for Ethereum, all the way up to $8,051 for Ethereum, which is a huge range. Right now, I think it's around 4,000 currently. So any exchange, any trade that you make within 2,000 and 8,000, it'll give you a thumbs up and you'll be making money. If it goes outside of that, then you won't be participating. The one really cool thing with Uniswap version 3 though is that if we reduce our range, so let's say instead of from 2,000 to 8,000, we reduce it to, let's say, 3,500 to, what is that? Let's just say 6,000 over here. Yeah. Then since this range is a little bit tighter, we'll be making even greater interest than we would otherwise. And if you guys want to calculate this, then you can come over here to this website. I'm going to link it in the description. And all you have to do is type in your investment. So I'm going to go ahead and type, let's just say $1,000. And at the current trading for, let's say, Ethereum and US dollars, you're making 52% per year on average. This isn't exact, but it's a good estimate. Or $1.43 per day. And down here is where you can, right here where it says select liquidity bounds, that was the range I was talking about. The smaller it gets, the higher the return will be for you. So let's bring it down just for the sake of example, this much, right? Which is a substantial amount. And now what I told the exchange here, or this calculator, is that I'm willing to exchange stablecoin for Ether all the way from $3,800 for an Ethereum all the way to $4,100 of an Ethereum. And then outside of that, I'm not going to do any exchanging, and I'll just hold on to what I have. If we changed it to this smaller range, instead of the 50% per year, you would be making 150% per year. And the reason this is because if we're trading in that more narrow range, there's less people providing liquidity for it. So your exchanging is valued higher. So let's go back here to Uniswap, and let's go ahead and just click, or let's just switch this back to what it was. There we go. So this is the full range, meaning I'll exchange it, whatever price it is, I'll do swapping for people. So we can go ahead and click approve, and then it'll ask you a little, hey, do you want to do this? Are you sure? You go ahead and click yes, and that should go through in a second, and I'll get back to you once it does. So once your approval for using this a secondary coin goes through, then you can come over here and preview, the swap you're going to be doing. You can go ahead and come back here and click preview. Then once you click preview, it'll let you know how much liquidity you're going to be providing, how much exchanging power you're going to be giving to the pool so that people can trade their coins. And for me right now, it's a very small $16 in US dollars and in Ethereum equally. So we're going to go ahead and add. And then over here, it's going to ask us to sign it, or pay the gas fee, not sign it. You have to pay the gas fee, which unfortunately is $116 right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and bite the bullet just to show you guys kind of how it works, which kind of sucks, but hopefully in the near future with ETH 2.0 and the upgrades and everything, it will get better. So I went ahead and submitted it, and I'll get back to you once it's approved. So there we go. Right here, we have our position of DAI for ETH, DAI being a stablecoin, obviously. And we can come and check out what's going on, with our monies. So right here on this page, we have, a little NFT, which is a cool application of it that shows us, how much we made in the day, the ID, all that stuff. And as time goes on, we will be collecting fees. And then whenever you feel like removing this liquidity and putting it back into your cold storage wallet, you can go ahead and remove it, or you can add more to it, all up to you. Pretty much, if you guys like the content, you know what to do. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.